Hello guys, welcome to my new video. I know you all like my edits, but do you actually know the story of how I learned to edit? What was my real journey behind the screen? How did I go from a kid who didn't even know what YouTube was to where I am today? Well, grab a seat, relax, and grab some snacks, because today, I'm going to explain everything. This is the real, unfiltered story of my YouTube journey. Chapter 1, The Begging of Everything. Let's rewind time about 3 or 4 years ago. Back then, I was just a completely normal kid. I lived a simple life, played outside, and did my schoolwork. Here's the crazy part. I didn't even know what YouTube was. I had no idea what people did on YouTube, why people watched videos, or how videos were made. The concept of video editing, channels, or subscribers didn't exist in my head. Then came my friend Sahel. One day, Sahel came up to me and a few other friends in our group. He was super hyped up and said, "Hey, look at this platform called YouTube. We can make videos and post them online." We were all curious and intrigued. We didn't really understand how it worked, but it sounded fun, so we all agreed to try it out. Sahel wanted to make his very first video, and guess who he picked to star in it? Me. He grabbed a phone camera, pointed it at me, and said, "All right, start singing." Visual CUE, funny stock footage or animated characters singing awkwardly, quiet giggling sound effect. I stood there singing, having zero clue what we were actually accomplishing. I didn't know how to edit, I didn't know how to act, and I definitely didn't know how to mix audio. We just found random sounds that were trending on YouTube, played them in the background, and acted out funny scenes or lip-synced to them. It was messy, it was silly, but to us at the time, it felt like we were making actual movies. We had no strategy, just kids having fun with a smartphone camera. Chapter 2, The End of Fun. That fun phase didn't stay easy forever. As time went on, Sahel kept making videos for his channel, and I gave it my absolute all. I worked with him for a whole year. When I say I worked, I mean I put my entire heart into it. Whenever he needed to shoot a video, I would rush over to his house. I spent endless hours acting, setting up scenes, and trying to help. There were days I was so focused on making those videos that I completely forgot to eat. I would skip meals, ignore my own hunger, and stay out late just to make sure his video was finished. But after 365 days of relentless effort, I looked at his channel's subscriber count. 22 subscribers. 1 whole year of work, skipping meals, running to his house, and sacrificing my time. And the channel only had 22 subscribers. That was the moment reality hit me hard. I sat down and started thinking. I asked myself, if I keep working on his channel like this, where am I going? I am going to drain all my energy, I will never grow, and most importantly, I am never going to learn anything real about YouTube or video creation. I was basically just an actor in someone else's dream, without learning any real skills for myself. So, 3 years ago, I made a tough decision. I decided to leave his channel. It wasn't easy because there were still other friends and members involved in the group. But I knew in my heart that if I wanted to build something of my own, I had to walk away and take my own path. Chapter 3, My Own Path. Once I left Sahel's channel, I was on my own. I decided it was time to start my very own YouTube channel. At first, I had no clue what I was doing. I didn't know how to edit videos, how to make thumbnails, or how to write a good script. So what did I do? I made the same mistake I did before. I started making facecam videos just like Sahel did. I uploaded a few videos showing my face, but soon, I noticed something. The videos weren't getting any traction. Nobody was clicking on them, and the reach was practically zero. I sat down and analyzed the situation. I realized, if I just stand in front of a low-quality camera without proper lighting or skills, people aren't going to watch. Showing my face right now without any value isn't going to give me the reach I need. So I made a bold choice. I went to my channel settings and completely wiped out those old videos. I deleted my face videos, cleared the channel clean, and decided to pivot completely. I decided to start playing games and making gaming shorts. Was it perfect? Far from it. My early gaming shorts were rough. My phone was lagging, the video quality was low, and you could hear all kinds of background noises. Birds chirping, fans buzzing, street noise, you name it. But despite all those struggles, I pushed through. I recorded, I uploaded, and I kept going every single day. I didn't let the low quality stop me from creating. Chapter 4, The Edit That Changed Everything. Then, one day, while scrolling through YouTube, I stumbled upon a video that completely shattered my perspective. It was an edit. But it wasn't just any regular video. The transitions were so butter smooth, the sync with the beat was so clean, and the visual effects were so crisp that my jaw literally dropped. I stood there staring at my screen in total shock. I pressed replay and watched it again. Then I watched it a third time. Something inside my brain just clicked. I thought to myself, well, why am I not making edits like this? This is what true art looks like on YouTube. That single video sparked a fire inside me. I immediately opened my phone and tried to make my first edit. And let me tell you, it was total trash. The cuts were off, the music didn't sync, the effects looked cheap, and it felt completely chaotic. I realized that manual video editing was 10 times harder than it looked. Feeling stuck, I started looking for easier tools, and that's when I discovered CapCut templates. For about a whole year, I relied heavily on templates. You choose a template, drop your photos or clips in, and boom, CapCut does all the work for you. At first, it felt awesome because my shorts started looking cool without much effort. But as months went by, a thought started bugging me late at night. Why am I relying on someone else's work? Why am I basically stealing another creator's preset and pretending it's mine? If I just use templates, I am never going to be a real editor. I felt a deep urge to be original. I wanted people to recognize my style, not a template style. So, I made a commitment. I dropped the templates completely and decided to learn raw, manual video editing from scratch. That decision started a 2-year grind. 2 years of nonstop learning. I spent days and nights studying frame rates, velocity edits, keyframing, beat matching, color grading, visual effects, sound design, and typography. I failed 100. Chapter 5, where I'm today. And that brings us to Chapter 5, the present day. Looking back at where I started, as a kid who didn't even know what YouTube was, who spent a year for 22 subscribers, who recorded gaming shorts with noisy backgrounds, and who made trash edits, it feels unreal. Today, I can proudly say that I am a master editor. I craft my own scripts, design my own custom thumbnails, and edit videos frame by frame with precision. And the coolest part of this entire journey? I don't just edit for myself anymore. Right now, I have over 10 students who I am personally teaching how to edit. I'm passing down everything I learned during those 2 years of grinding so that they don't have to struggle the way I did. Teaching others and seeing them grow as editors is one of the most rewarding feelings in the world. The reason I'm sharing this story with you today isn't just to talk about myself. I want to tell you that no matter where you are starting right now, it's completely okay to be bad at the beginning. You don't need fancy equipment to start. You don't need to know everything on day one. All you need is the willingness to learn, the courage to walk away from things that hold you back, and the patience to keep practicing even when your work feels trash. If a kid who knew nothing about YouTube could learn editing and end up teaching others, you can achieve whatever you set your mind to, too. Thank you so much for watching and for supporting my channel. You guys holding it down for me is what keeps me motivated to bring you the best edits possible. If you enjoyed this story, hit that like button, drop a comment down below telling me what part of my journey surprised you the most, and don't forget to subscribe for more crazy content. See you in the next video. Peace out. Rock it.